I do believe we are all set to go here. Just gonna check my audio one last time. Alright, everything checks out, yeah. Don't know why the audio wasn't functioning properly after I launched last night's stream, but hey, today it works just fine. Hopefully it will continue on like that. So, looks like we are all set to go for the fact that it's now the weekend, and it's time for some pretty long time here in Final Fantasy XIV. Do need to check over my shoulder because something has caught my eye, and I need to see... yeah, I might not have a perfect clean line here. Yeah, in fact, I don't... Okay. Yeah, it's not what I thought. Yeah, I thought that person was wearing a gold saucer outfit as their top, but nope. Yeah, sometimes I just need to stimulate my mind to know what we're about to get ourselves into. But today, it is the first of our 3 Saturday streams. Of course, tomorrow we'll have 3 more. And we're gonna see just how far we can get here in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, because now we have finally ascertained some truth, and it wasn't quite exactly what we thought it was. Nonetheless, we are gonna forge onward and see just exactly what we can do, because we may have now completely gotten rid of the towers in the game. Just need to expand the window. Yeah, there we go. We may have gotten rid of all the towers in the game in one fell swoop by doing what we did, but now a new problem is bubbling to the surface, and it's only a matter of time before we're gonna have to deal with it. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matsia Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. So, good morning to all of you who are waking up on this day. Let's hope you and I will have a great day trying to see just how far we can get along in this game. So, yeah, I know what you're thinking. We have the quiet, peaceful, tranquil music of old Sharnian at night, which is a far cry from the ominous music we were hearing at the end of the stream last night. Well, as it turns out, the moment you walk in, then the ominous music resumes. Yeah, that's really weird, but that's how it is. But it's now up to us to go ahead and speak with Tataru to continue on with the main story. Let's speak with her to take on our first level 85 main story quest entitled Skies of Flame. Tataru is furrowing her brow in consternation. Oh, Rika, I was just about to call for you. I'm afraid we received another call for assistance. This one comes from Razat Han. The others have assembled at the main hall to discuss the situation. You must join them at once. Well then, let's do that. And so, upon our arrival, as everyone else is talking about what we're going to be doing, time to show up on the scene. Ah, there you are. Yeah, I'm here. Give me the lowdown. What's going on? Where are we going? What are we doing? Our worst fears have come to pass, but moments ago we received grim tidings from our contact in Razat Han. Vile beasts have appeared as if out of nowhere, claiming one victim after the next. What's more, they say the very sky burns above them. Uh-oh. Yeah. One plane goes out the window, another one surfaces. Good gods, are the final days already upon us? It would appear so. Sadly, that is all the information we have at present. No doubt the people of Razat Han are busy fighting for their lives. Then we must go at once. They need our help. Yeah, we better get to it. Agreed, Kral. You best remain here with Tataru and gather what knowledge you can. You are in no condition for a long journey, I imagine. Well, unless Hyland decides to possess her again. Yeah, that's not necessarily something she can control. Very well. Similar phenomena may have been observed elsewhere, and if so, we must know about it at once. So we know what to do. Isn't that right, Tataru? Be safe out there, yes? You got it. Let us first make for Yedlamad. We must prepare ourselves for what may lie ahead. And so, let's do it. As the ominous music continues to play, back to Thavnir. And so, as we warp back,
and lo, vile beasts did rise.
oh, hi again, Emmett. Yeah, there it is. The lunar cry is in full effect. And as we show up,
leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash.
oh, we're reliving Amarad, as it seems.
Sun scorches earth and boils seas. And our sins ascend unto the heavens.
Yeah.
3 dooms to unmake all we were.
So we're basically getting an Amarat redux.
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
Oh, hey there, Iwan.
We have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Yeah, I'm surprised you came here to speak with us yourselves. But so be it.
Last night, the isle was rocked by tremors, and the earth itself cried out. Aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage.
Yeah, it's definitely a lunar cry.
To say they came forth would be inexact.
What do you mean?
The people of Radzat-Han themselves transformed into these baleful fiends.
Wait, what? Yeah, that's getting a lot of furrowed brows.
Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city. Though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations.
No kidding.
The people decry them as blasphemies. The Large One's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat.
But
And what of Vritra? Vritra too makes for the north of his own accord, and yet
what?
he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people.
And he can't bring himself to kill them?
I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary action.
Is there any way to reverse this, though? Can't we just use the
Understood.
proxies?
I ask that you allow us to aid you in quelling this threat.
You would risk your lives to help us yet again? I have no words to express my gratitude. Our regiments approach the north from several directions, with a number of units set to depart from the docks of Yedlimad. They will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even beyond the fell beasts we hunt. I leave you to your preparation. You will find me at the docks when you are ready to depart.
Alright then. Yeah, let's keep looking up at the sky. Oh. Yeah, here's something you don't see Alisade do often.
We're as prepared as we'll ever be. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. And we're off. I just can't help but look at everyone as they head off, and yeah, let's look into the sky some more. We have to keep reminding ourselves of what's up there. Alright, so yeah, we're taking immediately to the docks. A1. So what's the battle plan? Everyone has assembled, yes? I thank you for lending us your aid in our battle against the blasphemy. Let us review our plan of attack. I would have you board this boat and circle around to the north side of the island. Over there, huh? There you will find a dense jungle we call Vanaspati. It is a sacred wood home to many temples and a number of villages. Vitra and the Radiant Host have gone there ahead of us. I ask that you join them and do all in your power to destroy this blasphemy. Well, let's hope we can. So, let's do what has to be done in a land that has been isolated to us until now, Vanaspati. It serves as our third official dungeon. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're getting ourselves into. Yeah, don't worry, well, I guess I should dress for battle first before I give the description of this place. And so, here we are, Vanaspati. The skies over Thavner are aflame, and panic spreads through the populace like wildfire. One by one, civilians are twisted into grotesque fiends, hells bent on slaughtering everything in sight. The deadliest of these creatures leads its newly spawned kin through the jungle towards a number of smaller settlements, and as such, Awan has dispatched his Radiant Host to forestall the carnage. Though Vitra too lends his strength to the cause, even that may prove insufficient, and thus do the Scions enter the fray. And to be here, you have to be no lower than item level 510, and clearing this dungeon will be enough to get me up to 87. Alright, well, we know what we're getting ourselves into next, so let's go and prepare for it. I'm gonna make a quick run to the washroom before I do, so I'll be right back. Alright. Gotta set the text to course as well. Let them know that I'm gonna be streaming this. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Incidentally enough, I checked this place just before I came on the air, and what happens is everything still looks perfectly fine until the moment you activate this quest. Yeah, everything looks just fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, hell on earth. And well, it certainly didn't take us long to open up the 85 dungeon, now did it? Just need the healer and we're all set. Alright, there we go. So give the party a heads up. It's time now to go into our third dungeon, Vanaspati, a place that is well and truly in the midst of a forest fire where nothing and no one is safe. And you better run for your lives. And in the midst of all this, we will make our way into the searing heat and do what's got to be done as... Wow, that guy was glitching there for a moment. I need to get to run with the dancer here. I can get done with that. Let's chow down on a king cake or two. Yeah, this tank really wants to get going. Whoa! Yeah, you were not seeing that wrong. People are turning into monsters before our very eyes. I mean, we were warned about that. Also, the tank has completely lost focus. So there's no way I can latch onto the dancer until now. Yeah, let's at the very least work on getting everything from the back to begin with. Yeah, dancer is the right other alternate DPS for this particular round. Oh, yeah, you're not getting that off. No, 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 no. Alright, unleash it. Yeah, that'll thin him out.
This is the only way.
Yeah, and Vitra saying what needs to be said. Yeah. Clear us a path.
Continue onward.
Go. Yeah, don't stray too far. I want to get my hits in. As many in as we can. Oh, how far are we pulling up this river? That's how far. Oh, maybe a little more. Yeah, maybe a little more. And slow you down. Careful. Very, very careful. Let's do it. Look out. And go. Yeah, just throw it in there. And let's put the big guy down. Get the Dragonfire dive. We'll hold on to Battle Lindy until we're onto what will likely be the boss area. Not gonna get the life surge off. Okay. That's alright. Moving on. Yeah, we have temporary relief from the water, but it's not going to help us where we go next. Yeah, this person is about to be in a bad way. In fact, that's how bad of a way it is. Yeah, it's that bad. Also, I want to step away over here, just so that I'm not in the position where I can get cleaved. Where's the tank guiding us to? Over here. Yeah, because there are some mouths that want to eat us. Yeah, just another way that they camouflage crap into the ground now in these boss duels. Yeah, they really, really force you into greater spatial awareness. You seem to know where we should go. Turns out this is correct. Yeah, I'm glad when you're correct. That way it doesn't make me look bad. Go. Up and down we go. Yeah, try and restore some hope for you. Uh-oh. Yeah, we've got this from the battle that we had against Oh, they know where to go. They know where to go. I don't. But because, of course, it doesn't help that your direction is pretty much predetermined. And you have to try and do the best you can to control where you're going. Okay, we got this again. What is left, they ask? Well, we know what we can give you an answer for. There we go. Oh. Yeah, quit shadowing. Yeah, don't shadow, please. Yeah, now we'll latch on. Alright, down to the last 15%. Oh, but in order to save ourselves from this round, oh! Hey, I did it! Alright. Yeah, that was getting a little dicey. Yeah, it's your last gasp there, mini-boss. But we gotta put you down. Sad face. Let's move on. So I find another village to come across. Keep up with the pack. People are still running away, although they're not being very successful in their escape. Yeah, they're essentially getting turned into sin eaters. Yeah, it's the final days equivalent of the Sin Eater. And yeah, it's very ominous. And very disturbing to see these transformations taking place before our very eyes. Take this. Right, down you go. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to the Battle Lindy until we get to our next wave. There we go. And rough. Let's get to the next area, but yeah. So much stuff is burning down that nothing is safe. What's wrong? Yeah, we're seeing someone getting transformed here, and it scares everyone else. Yeah, they just lost their mom. And now, yeah, it's a virus. It's freaking viral. Yeah, we just saw an entire family get transformed. Yeah, very disturbing. Take that. Yeah, we don't want to have to put you down, but we don't have any choice. We can't allow the virus to spread, as it were. And that's just how scary and disturbing this place is. Yeah, if you're squeamish to this sort of thing, you might have already turned away by now. Alright. This family is put out of their misery. And you can be sure that they won't be the last to suffer this fate. Yeah, that elephant's out like a light. Alright, doesn't look like we're going any further, so... yeah, drop that down. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna get paid for doing that. Yeah, it's hard to get the angle to get the maximum amount of damage here. It's not easy to get that under these circumstances. Everything is really narrow and it's difficult to be able to get the most optimal angle and position. And launch it right in there. Can't use Double Lenny just yet. Whoa! Let's put a stop to that, shall we? Yeah, let's finish that off. And move on to mini-boss number 2, who is already transformed. Let's do this. Let's hit the limit break while we have the opportunity to use it. And let's go. Now, where do you think you're going? To spray some unholy water, apparently. And that's what it looks like. Now, how far away do we have to stand? Well, far away enough that we... oh, geez. Yeah, there's not really a safe spot, is there? Ouch. Oh, got sucked in. Yeah, it's one of those. It's like those bubbles from the area in the hard mode of. This is a bad time to have my Hullbreaker Isle. Yeah, this time we want to jump in. I still got burned though. I guess I didn't jump in fast enough. And it shows. Gonna spray more on holy water. Keep this siphon over from there. Looks like we're gonna try and all share the same spot. Got sucked in again, they say. This is bad timing because that's a stack mech. Yeah, there are times when it's a good time to be in there and others when it isn't. Yeah, I should probably be using my arm's length, but I don't think I have it in my... Oh, I do have it in my skill set. Yeah, it's just something I almost rarely ever use. If at all. So you're gonna do your thing, and now we gotta jump back in. Yeah, take me up. There we go. We're just fine. Yeah. They call it meaningless destruction, but it's clearly anything but. Yeah, it's getting frenzied now. We've really pissed him off. We're almost there. There'll be no more siphoning, and we have enough experience points to get to level 87. Ooh, for me? You shouldn't have. Thank you. as we start to climb some stairs now as we get into part 3. Seems like the dancer wants to take the lead now. Whoa. Yeah, you saw that too. Yeah, we're really starting to see the lunar crime manifesting itself up here. Alright, here we go. Let's give him what for. And give him some more. Take that. Yeah, I think I'll already start laying into the group attacks now. Alright, we'll use Battle Litany after this particular fight. Yeah, we're almost there. And there it is. Yeah, stuff is falling down and it's now serving as a bridge for us to advance further. Into the next area. Here there, dancer, latch onto me. I mean, you're so kind to make me your dance partner, the least I can do is return the favor. Take that. Yeah, we are not going to be denied here. You better watch out, because you never know when these things will try and pull out something like that. Catch you off guard completely, but as one dies, more take its place. Okay, Big Boy is down. Yeah, we took out Big Bird, essentially. Yeah, you got no Snuffleupagus to help you out here. Up into the air. You can see the boss arena is just over there. Down they go. So let's see what we're fighting against. And yeah, that's a creepy statue. Yeah, it seems like this thing is gonna want to do what happened in the Dust Vigil with the Pinnacus and do that. And leave us with an arm for a bridge. As we have to take on Sparbanu as our final boss. Yeah, it is really like Amara here. Thank you for the free choker. And now let's cross the bridge. And get ready to take this thing on. Here's a little battle litany for all of you. Alright there, Dancer, let's do this. So yeah, this guy has a ton of tricks up his sleeve, including some ethereal disruption. I need to watch my circle or shape, depending on what the color is, and stand in the opposite color to have no effect against me. Oh, gotta run. Well, thankfully I'm standing in the right spot. Take that. Yeah, thankfully the only thing that damages me is the targeting. Yes. That's a little Nastron right in your face, or in your tail in this case. And now what will they send at me? This is a knockback. It's going to knock me back into the pink, which is what we want. There we go. Yeah, in early access, it took us quite a few tries to figure this stunt out. Yeah, but we can at least stay close to him for the time being, because he's gonna make a break for it. We gotta watch where the danger is gonna come from. Yeah, we got the telltale signs right there. All coming from beyond. Gotta run over here now. And then run back to avoid the AoE. Yeah, that's quite a frantic sequence. You gotta be paying attention to what's going on far away and what's beneath your feet. You're angled in just such a way. And also, where do I need to be standing? I need to be standing... Oh, jeez. This would be awkward. Oh, I think I got pushed into the wrong color. Nope, I got myself out in time, I think. Yeah, I think I got myself out in time. Otherwise, that would have been pretty disastrous and possibly even fatal. Alright, we got it down past a third of its health. Keep it going, guys. You're doing great. Noticeable Life Surge. Don't hold back. Alright, what will the cutter be this time where we have to stand? Alright, we're gonna get knocked back into the paint. There we go. Time to unleash. Give it all you got there, Rika. Put this freak of nature away. Or at the very least, get it close to it. Down to 1% for the kill. And before long, it's down. Yeah, this thing... If you're here for the first time and don't know what you're doing, it can be quite a monster. As the lunar cry rages on, we're still gonna have to deal with the aftermath of this. Cheering our victory. And Tank having the opportunity to, I guess, siphon or extract some materia now that he got 100% efficiency. So let's be on our way. And so, after our victory... Yeah, this is creepy to look at. Yeah, we don't want to absorb its power and reverse the sky.
Feared.
What is it?
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
That's right.
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
Oh, this wasn't something she could notice?
I saw nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well.
Yeah, they are aetherless.
There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
Emptiness? But that would mean...
devoid of a soul.
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying. This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud. Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
And it's not just happening here.
But the beast spoke with its dying breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhaps so. But even if the process was incomplete, it was little more than a faint residue.
Gods be good. You're saying they cannot be saved?
This is not good.
Not by any means known to me.
Or probably anyone else.
Or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
They return not even to the ethereal sea.
And they're all flying above us. So how do we save them? Oh, meanwhile, hi there, Vitra.
The beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate. Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnir, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe.
Well, yeah, but we have bad news.
You put your secret at risk. Those closest to me already know the truth. A truth I must now share with one and all.
Oh, really? Well, I guess this was bound to happen sooner or later, right? Yeah, it seems like everything's being revealed.
Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm. Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
What madness is this, I-One? Thou dost forget thyself.
Yeah, have you become too dependent on Vitra?
Were we to reveal our duplicity, it will do naught but foster confusion and chaos. Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally, and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. I ask that you remain at Ahewan's side, and render unto him what aid you may.
Of course.
I know not what lies ahead, but without you, Radzatan will not survive.
We'll do all we can.
Take me with you.
Oh, really?
I am as at home fighting in the air as I am on land. Take me with you.
Were my words unclear? I require no assistance. Thy place is at Ahewan's side.
Estinian, here.
Oh, what's that?
The last thing you ever wanted. A link pearl. We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely, which I know you loathe.
Oh, mon frere.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
Yeah, whether you want it or not.
Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Fair enough. Now, shall we?
Go for it, mon frere. Do what you gotta do. And meanwhile, over here,
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own. While I am loath to impose upon you again.
no choice, right?
I would insist if you did not. 'Tis the very reason we have come.
Then once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us return to the capital and plan our next course of action.
And so, away we go. All the while, the Lunar Cry is still doing its thing. And so we return to Razat Han. Let's speak with Awan. As he finishes briefing his soldiers of the Radiant Host. Our Radiant Host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city, though it pains me to know those beasts were once my own people. There is no telling where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for whatever is yet to come. Indeed we must, so we'll take our 481,800 experience points, 3,000 gil, plus our option of 3 different types of dye, honey, million corn yellow, or raisin brown. Although raisins are purple. Let's take the honey. And you may now enter Vana's Body with a party of NPC avatars. Yeah, of course, I'll as well need to cover the other Aetherites. For those of you who are wondering, no, we can still not attune to the primary Aetherite yet. Yeah, they keep you from doing that for a long time. And so, now that we're back in Razat Han, let's go ahead and speak with Awan again to take on the next level 85 main story quest entitled The Blasphemy Unmasked. Awan's burden is heavy indeed, yet he need not bear it alone. Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megaduta for the time being. There I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight as to a possible solution. That will be helpful. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups that we may cover more ground. Alice and I will see to Pax's path. Thancred and Nishola, pray make way for Dharma. I leave Arthur to Graha and Eureka. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city will be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megaduta, that we might share what we have learned with the satrap. You got it. And so, away we all go. Awan takes the Radiant Host, and we'll go our own various directions. And we don't need to be in battle gear for a while. Alright, Graha. Shall we be off then? Arthur is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forged many of our warding scales. That seems as good a place as any to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuhadin, the chief alchemist there. He's on our last visit. He should be too happy to answer our queries. And so, let's go ahead and have Graha come along. So we're going northbound. Yeah. Almighty One, you're definitely gonna need to be required for your services today with what's going on with the final days. Yeah, since we sadly still cannot use the primary Aetherite, we're just gonna have to go north instead. So let's put a little spring in our step and forge onward into the Artha area. Okay, here's what they were talking about. This is the High Crucible. And it's here where we will find Nuhadin. Nice to meet you, sir. Oh, I remember those red eyes. You were with those scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? A lot. We are assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crushing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Balshan Bazaar. In the next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the Fiend and its minions propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we know now where we should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. To the bazaar it is. Let's go. Yeah, so it looks like someone is in the midst of a side quest, maybe? So we'll head on back out of here and head for the markets. It also helps that there is an Aetherite down at the far end. So we'll definitely have to make use of that too. Plus there's also a side quest here, but I believe this is the... Yeah, this is going to be for a crafter or gatherer. And we are also going to head on over here and speak with Graha about these textile stalls. So this is Thavnarian weave. I must say it bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvos. Small wonder really, given that it's just across the water. Not that I am much of an expert in Corvosi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Sharlayan, and like as not, I will never reside there again. That said, in recent days I felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the Royal Eye, and with it the wisdom of ancient Talag. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe, and one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I would like to see Corvos again, if only once. Meanwhile, let's speak with Miss Varstra. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, we've more pressing concerns these days. We have come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. While all that was going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You have better luck asking there. Alright then. And while we're in the neighborhood, we might as well run down to the far end, like these guys are doing, and avail ourselves of the available Aetherites. So let's go ahead and attune to it. So I believe there's only one or two left that I still need to attune to. I think I need to attune to that one, and then the primary Aetherite. So now we'll go down the opposite side. Don't trip over the stall there. And we find Zetanur to speak to next. Is something the matter, traveler? If you are lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. It's not that we're lost, sir. Your offers are most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? Aye, I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work, when all of a sudden, a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around, and there was the fiend. Its massive body bursting through that entryway with the force of a tidal wave. And then it was gone, as quickly as it came. Well, that's certainly something to hear about. And finally, Radvira will give us the last piece of information. Hello. Sisters, have mercy, what is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger is past, at least for now. If it is not too painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? First I heard the screams, then a horde of ravening beasts came charging towards us. One of them was huge, bigger than a mermaid. People throwing people about like ragdolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. But the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder, more voices in the throng, beasts or victims I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is good enough, my man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible too has survived mostly unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones and rest your body and mind while you are able. I suspect that is the most we can expect of the people here to tell us. I think it best we find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. Alright then, so it looks like we're going and doubling back. So that's what we shall do. And then we'll have ourselves a little conversation. Alright, Graha. Judging by the accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aethway Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in the vicinity. That being the case, the people in that Mayhain surely can tell us more. Alright then. Yeah, so it turns out we're going back towards where we found this one Aetherite. So we'll head on over here and see who else we can speak to. We can see someone right over here, in fact, a fearful hewer. Yeah, this kind of lounge area. Plus there's also a place to do the sightseeing log. Going after that enormous beast, are you? Aye, I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there! It started over there by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, the leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands and black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body bursts apart and there stands a hideous slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends started shrieking, then black mist comes again until the change takes them too. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw me hear the barmaid chatting with them though. She might know something. Alright then. Well, we can't speak with Michiel just yet. We can do the lookout for the free experience though. And then we'll also speak with Rodmira for more information. Even after repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. Yeah, it seems like you're in a much better place. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyway. I saw it too, we all did. I was standing at the counter as Miraide poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Miraide, myself, and the others clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Well, at least we have some idea what's going on, but Michiel will have to come to you for another account to complete this particular quest. Hello there. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Miraide's Mayhain. What can we get you? You seem rather composed for what just happened. We have not come for libations, but rather for information. You are Michiel, yes? We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on the Satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him?
He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Kozol was his name.
Oh no! Not him!
He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thalmerian specialties.
And he ended up being here at Razadhan and ends up being, he ends up being Patient Zero. Yeah, we know that name. Yeah, where have I heard that name? It's through him that we met Matsia.
Yes, the name rings a bell. Didn't you meet them both on your first trip to Thavnair?
I did.
If I recall correctly, Kozol ran a trading operation in Yedlamad, and it was there that you made Matsia's acquaintance. Yes, that is the same Kozol, no doubt. A rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now that the tower's gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was.
Which means, trying times for the head of a trading consortium indeed. And what about the East Order nerd? Kozol was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares.
Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting as far as I could hear. Yet as they discussed matters further, Kozol's tone grew grave and grim. It was then that...
Forgive me, I will not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would just ask one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kozol in particular? Please, anything at all.
Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kozol lived for his work and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us.
Oh my.
Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. If I can direct you to them, if you believe it would help. What do you say?
Perhaps as good a lead as Zany, I guess. So we'll take our experience and our 1053 gil for completing this quest. Yeah, we knew someone 5 levels ago and now they're no longer with us. And so let's go ahead and speak with Miliel again. But that will happen after I reactivate the free company actions. There we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and speak with Miliel again to take on the next level 85 main story quest entitled Amidst the Apocalypse. Miliel has information that should serve you well.
Kozol made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kozol lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood.
Kama, the name is new to me. How do we get there?
I'll write down some directions.
And we will take them.
I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start.
Come, let's see where this lead takes us. And so, Graha follows us again. And so away we go. We do have a circle that we can pass through along the way. So, as for directions? Oh, let's see. After leaving the Mahane Plaza, we're to retrace our steps and head back towards the Aethoi Plaza. Alright, so it seems like that's what we'll be getting as far as chat circles are concerned. But I also want to get to... Well, it seems like we have an idea where we'll be going, but I do want to double back and hit that one aetheryte as well up here that is out of the way. Because I know I'll eventually have to get back to that also. Yeah, we'll just bypass looking out those directions. Do need to stay down though in order to get to where we need to go for the Aetherite. So we'll run it out here and get to where this last Aetherite is. At least the ones we are able to attune to while we're able. Of course, the main Aetherite still is not available to us. So now we have access to the Hall of the Radiant Host, so I believe that is everything now. Except for the main Aetherite, which we still can't use yet. Yeah, I wonder when we'll eventually be allowed, perhaps in the next expansion after this one, to use the abilities of magic that Graha possesses. Because yeah, I was expecting that his staff was a precursor to a job here in Endwalker, but it turns out that wasn't the case. Oh wow. There's now an elephant costume. So yeah, we had the frogs, the thwoths, as a costume available in Shadowbringers. Now we have an elephant here in Endwalker. Yeah, you can imagine that the chances for getting such an outfit are going to be insanely rare and very difficult to obtain. But yeah, props to you for getting this game's equivalent of that. So, yeah, we're still asking for directions. Yeah, we are. We're good. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe not so much. Is it directions? Yep. Hey, you gotta be sure. Maybe once you find yourself on the right path, he'll change his text and what he says, but not the case. But we see the finish line is in sight. And so, here we are. And this must be Karma. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kolzol. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Oh, of course. Yeah, barricade your doors! Block them as much as you can! And also, yeah, there would be an Aetherite I would need to attune to here also. So let's get this one taken care of. Alright, so we have access to all the Aethernets that we can except for the primary Aetherite. Yeah, also that message is misleading. Mr. Periga, can I help you? Could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chats. Yeah, I guess we did come in here uninvited. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnir. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask you a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kolzol? And if so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kolzol? Aye, I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he managed to turn things around thanks to a generous offer from Reunite Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken to him since, but I assume all went well. Gina Baha might be able to tell you more though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Alright. The Gina Baha at Reunite Fibers. Let's make a point to visit him after we spoke with other locals. You know, we still gotta ensure that we talk to someone else. Check every nook and cranny to find anyone who might possibly be able to provide us with the information that we seek. Maybe Miss Motti can give us the information.
Kolzol, you say? Yes, I've known him since we were a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early and late to depart and late to return. He'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out winning customers. You could say it came to him as easily as breathing. Suddenly, business was flagging of late. No surprise really with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kozol sitting on a bench with his head hung low, a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Also, I have to ask, how is the bottom of my kimono blowing in the wind when we're indoors? Yeah, you guys see this too, right? I'm indoors. How is wind whipping around in here? Nothing to speak of. Other than the troubles from his consortium, he was always the same old Kozol, cordial and honest like always. These questions you were asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at that bazaar, was he? Nobody was where it started. I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bazaar goings-on. Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the Satrap order it. And so now we gotta go find Jinabaha. Or is it Jinabaha? Yeah, not really able to tell all that well. But we'll go where we need to go. And that includes making our way over to another spot where we can use Lookout. And another set of free experience. Yeah, I believe we can fall down here from where we are. There we are. And yes, it does hurt. Yes, it does hurt. Maybe not in a Wile E. Coyote style, but it does hurt. Also, I may need to go up here in order to get to where we need to go, if I remember correctly. And so that's what we'll do. Yeah, now we're up in Paxa's path, where some of the other scions are located. Then we'll go up through here, maneuver our way through Ruvedov Fibers. This is where we told about the information. Someone's blocking that door. And then we make it to Jinabaha. And hurry, I say! There's no time to waste! And so away they go, as we arrive on the scene. Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we would like to... I'm sorry, but I don't simply have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry out all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. Yeah, they're in a mad dash, it seems. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Yeah, free help. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what's to put where. Alright. Meanwhile, what do you have for me? And you can carry our fabrics. And it's going that way. Or maybe they're through those doors, yeah. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. Harris. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. You got it. Yeah, we're getting to meet the Vice President of the United States. That's crazy to think, isn't it? So yeah, here's the Veep herself. Hello there, nice to meet you. This area is for employees only. Out! Out!
But we're here on behalf of Jinabaha. Yeah, suddenly,
what's that? You've come to help? Oh, praise be to Mindoruva.
Yeah, you can pray again safely without fear of her being used as a prop in a tower of ugliness.
kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate to Nabrifal by the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Manuna. And that massive crate there goes to Zemera by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they have been delivered, consider your work here complete. You have a limited time to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the starting location and begin anew. So yeah, we'll begin with the light crate. As soon as we can find it. Here it is. Yeah, it's not even really a crate. Yeah, let's get this over to Nabrifal. Yeah, that's a hard name to pronounce. Thread is it? Then you've come to the right place. We thank you for your aid. You're welcome. And now for the ordinary crate. Which is this thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick this one up. And take it to Manuna, who's conveniently right over here. If you have any crates of finished products such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to our primary storehouse. A crate full of clothing is it? I can take that off your hands. Many thanks for the delivery. You're quite welcome. And now for Rika to show off her Warrior of Light strength. Yeah, how well can you pick this up? Also, how well would a Lalafell do picking this thing up? Yeah, we gotta put this over our head, and man, it's slowing us down. Hey, Zemira, take this off our hands. I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? A good thing that. Never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. A crate full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you. Yes, please. Yeah, please do that. Back to Kamala. You've carried all the crates to the storehouses, you say? And so quickly, too. Why, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest, so please return to Jinabaha and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this destruction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. Well, I certainly agree there, Miss Vice President, or Madam Vice President, or however you choose to be addressed. In fact, let me see if I can come around and get a snapshot with this VIP here and have the opportunity. Yeah, well, I want to at least show off her name so that everyone knows exactly who we got to meet on this day. It's quite an honor and a privilege to meet someone who's so prestigious, and so now that we met her, let's head on back to Jinabaha. And so, let's make our way back on over. Alright there, Gina, we're back. Done as I asked, have you? We have indeed. If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You have done us a great favor, Traveler. And I'm glad we could help you out. So, after Graha's done, I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. Yeah, sad face behind the veil. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the door, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of agony, such terror, and in the next instant he too spouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then it got ugly. He too transformed! Yeah, let's try and make sure this guy doesn't either. Yeah, we don't need a fight to break out in the streets. I'm sorry, there was something you wanted to ask. Indeed, you knew the merchant Kozol, did you not?
I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kozol, I know him well. We arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end we received a better offer and had to turn him down. Uh-oh. And who gave you this better offer, cause that might have put him over the edge. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. Who's sowing the seeds that way? I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were as plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. Yeah, we know the root causes. You remember what we saw in Vanaspoti, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink turned into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kozol. By all accounts, it was he who suffered the most profound and piercing despair. So yeah, we have confirmed our patient Zero. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Yeah, it certainly seems that way. Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Indeed, we must. So we'll take our experience as well as 594 gil, and we can only wonder, why aren't we pulling out the flower to see if it's changed color and all, and if so, in what way? Alright, so the music has kind of normalized somewhat, although it's still pretty ominous around here. No signs of side quests yet available. But now let's go ahead and speak with Graha again to take on the next level 85 main story quest entitled Beyond the Depths of Despair. Graha Tia is eager to share with you all you have learned with your companions. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Megaduta, were we not? That should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy, but remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed, I thank you for your concern, and pray you too take care as well. And so, away we go. So, we're going west, not all that far. Looks like we'll need to figure out how to get up there, though. If I want to get that next sightseeing log point. So yeah, it's a very small thing. Just drop right off. And there we go. Free experience. Alright, let's get moving. And this is all on the upper tier, and we're running through a garden to get to Ishtola. And so later that day, everyone is back. Everyone's done what they need to do.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
We have.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
As the twins make their return.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
I'd be delighted. Yeah, I think it's a good idea if we get the ball rolling on this one, so let us tell you everything we learned about, and that someone we knew from our first arrival at Thavnair is never coming back. Yeah, they'll have to ponder this one.
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
Yeah, who would have thought that this would be how the final days manifest themselves?
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
So, do we really have to sunder people?
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me.
Go on.
We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Yeah, this is not good. The look on our faces says it all.
Look! It's the satrap!
The satrap!
Oh, here he comes. And across the bridge. Like, give us an answer, man! What do we do? As the locals all gather to hear from the man himself.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe.
Well, those who are here at least.
While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
I don't think that's going to be reassuring. Meanwhile...
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
Yeah, we got a big guy lumbering in.
You are?
I'm Matsia of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Oh, welcome back there, Matsia.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit. Wait, you're...
Yeah, recognize us?
But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy!
I'm sorry if that's the case.
Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you.
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb.
Do you see where this is going?
What
I
if we
fear.
are too late, huh? If they catch him, sink their fangs into him? The fangs!
Yep. I saw where this was going, and now.
Get away from her, now!
Yeah, you better start running. Hi there, Sin Eater. It's Fumbaba. And thus the chain reaction begins all over again. Sir, look out behind you. Yeah.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
And fast.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Those who are still with us.
Run as fast as you can.
Yeah, someone better do something. Oh, and him too. Oh, he's gonna get crushed. Yeah, what a painful way to go. Never saw it coming. Oh yeah, you better run, Rika. Or at least have Awan play defense first. Oh jeez. Oh no.
Vitra, our people, you must save them.
He's made his peace and it's not gonna be pretty. That is one painful snack. Also, I am in no position to fight. I am not armed properly.
My son.
Yeah, it's time for you to go too.
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own.
I don't think you can save him though.
Yes. You will survive.
You saved him.
You must.
You calmed him down just enough. Get moving. Well, this fell apart in a heartbeat now, didn't it? Now stand your ground, guys. You gotta do something. Yeah, play that defense there, Ishtola. As Alphino tries to heal people who are already hurt. Oh, do another fancy incantation there, Graha? You've seen you do it at the Tower of Zot. Are you about to do it again? Yeah, he's just gonna calmly stroll and focus. Yeah, apparently I can kill someone without wearing armor. Yeah, Graha, what are you up to, man? Yeah, driving your...
strong, my friends.
You know, driving your rod into the ground.
Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations.
Yeah, try and give them some sort of reassurance.
Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground.
Yeah, you better get moving.
Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Yeah, keep cutting away.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matsia, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right. Go with them, will you?
Okay, I
We
will.
will save these people. As many as we can.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, it's just the 4 of us. Yeah, that really turned sour now, didn't it? Alphanode, we gotta talk, man.
We must save Palaka's stand, whatever it takes. Matsia, it pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course, Palaka's stand is not far, just on that hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Rika, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beast you encounter. Alice and I will keep Matsia hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path is clear.
Alright then. Yeah, we know what we gotta do.
There is no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled.
And so away we go. Yeah, we gotta dress for battle here. Things turned south really fast. To say that escalated quickly was an understatement. Alright, that's also some of my chocobo. And have at it. Yeah, these things have to be stopped at all costs. Go up another... Ooh! Yeah, don't want to be caught in the path of that. But yeah, how's that for... Hope you're not squeamish. Yeah, put you down. Might as well just keep running. Get to where the next encounter is. What's next? We have 2. Yeah, eat a load of this. A 1, 2, 3 combination that's gonna put you in your place. Take this. And keep going. And give you a few seconds of stun, which will be your last seconds eye. Yeah, we can see the Aetherite is in range. Let's get down here. Their souls up and over. And arrive on the scene at Palaka's stand. Alice, we made it.
It cannot be!
What? Oh, lots of people who are hurt. And some are even dead.
We must heal those we can and quickly. I see no beast, but stay on your guard.
You better do that. Yeah, we have people to save, hopefully. Yeah, they're collapsed, they're horizontal. This villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. Meaning that they're likely dead. The cooling body has already begun to stiffen. The massive wounds suggest the villager was gored by a terrible beast. Good thing he's on his stomach, I guess. Meanwhile, over here, exhausted but hopefully still alive, Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live.
Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep.
You call out, but the man does not respond. It is very bad around here. In fact, it's very bad everywhere. Is the other person we're looking for? Nope. We found a frightened Aura who's hiding out over here. Yeah, sir.
Have you come to help us? Too late. Too late. My family, my friends.
Yeah, he's basically awaiting the inevitable, it seems.
Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope others managed to flee, but the rest have been turned to beasts. By the 12. Let us do what we can to see that damage spreads no further, and no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate.
Indeed we must. Yeah, positivity in the midst of this? Yeah, I think we need the new day for a situation like this. So we'll take our experience and our 1,261 gil. We officially now have Aether access to the Gate of First Sight. And while we're here, might as well tune to the Aetherite over here. We can at least do that. It's the third and final one to be found within the field here in Thavnair. Now let's head back to Alphanode to take on the next level 85 main story quest entitled That We Might Live. Alphanode is determined to offer the villagers what succor he can.
I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsia. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours.
Yeah, because these are his countrymen. Yeah, hey there, big guy. We're coming in. We're coming, man. Can we help you, sir?
Oh, Rika! Rika! This is Yurvet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise to be to the sisters, he still lives.
Yeah, looks like he just got grazed over the arm.
Young Matsia here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but we did our best to carry on as we have always done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death.
Yeah, the horror.
There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes struck down by those creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety.
If they were hoping to find it at Razat Han, they got another thing coming, unfortunately.
Matsia, do you perchance remember Keserov and Mavon, the young couple who always brought your freshest couches? How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way, but Kerasov and Mavon bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around.
Let me guess, they're no longer with us?
Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, but still a tiny babe. To elude these fiends or carry forth one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid.
Yeah, is this where you muster up all your courage there, big guy?
I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me?
I got your back, man.
Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry.
Yeah, let's go. Let's head on out of the settlement. And then head up to the temple. Across the Shroud of the Samga. Past all these crocodiles. And we'll get to where we need to go. And how far are we talking about? It's pretty much in the shadow of the high cliffs that we were near. And of course, I would be remiss if I did not try and find Aether Currents. Thankfully, I conveniently was driving into the path of one. So yeah, that kind of works out. Although, yeah, I feel like that now we're in Final Days mode. Driving on what we're currently driving on is not going to do what we're doing all that accurate. Okay, there's another Aether Current up there. Yeah, thankfully this one was conveniently close by. Getting to it, though, might be another challenge. Not one that I can't handle. Nothing I can't handle. Alright. Going south. Where would the next one be? Oh, it's down in the corner. But for now, let's reunite with Matsia.
The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has suddenly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No! Please stay back! Ah! That was Kesserov! Oh no, this is not good!
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Please do! The cry came from the ruins, you must hurry!
Yeah, let's go. People's lives are at stake. Yeah, we don't need freaky monkeys doing their thing right now. Yeah, looks like we found ourselves a purple circle. Help is on the way! Hey, over here! You ugly freaks of nature. And I know it's disparaging to call you that because you are people who were just transformed, but yeah, sadly I gotta say it like it is. And I stopped you from being a total wreck. And if we're lucky we might do it again, and we did. Oh, Kesserov is down. The man lies motionless on the ground bearing a grievous wound. As for where his wife and child went...
I'm sorry, Rika. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't.
Actually, I'm glad you're here right now. He needs help.
No! It cannot be! Is someone... anyone? My arms so heavy. And my legs. I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. Need to be with them. I need...
Oh no.
Kesserov! No, Kesserov! You must stay strong! More time. I thought I had. I don't want to die.
Yeah, speak to Karasov, yeah. Try and save him before it's too late. Yeah, I need you to do something for me. Good, we calmed him down.
Thank you. Please find them.
We'll do it, I promise.
Mayvonne still lives and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palaka's stand. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think.
I agree with that. What's on your mind, big guy? Yeah, you should probably do something about that.
Forgive me, Karasov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest.
Yeah, at least we saved them from a worse fate. Up and over we go. Right into the arms of the monkeys. Back into the jungle we go. Yeah, you should be breaking up your pursuit eventually, hopefully. And you did. You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Mavan and the child must be elsewhere. Let's go east. Yeah, weaving our way through the sprouting more bowls that will chase me. Yeah, stay off my back, ugly. As the battle goes on over here. And yeah, turns out you're not the only one. It's a sister dragoon or brother dragoon. It's an honor to fight by your side. Yeah, it's a sister. Thank you very much. Yeah, we gotta keep looking. The search continues. As we maneuver our way around snakes. Yeah, looks like we'll be shadowing each other for a while. If Mavan and her daughter came out through this area recently, you'd see no evidence of their passage. Yeah, where could they have possibly gone? Yeah, we gotta return to the village to find out.
Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing.
And neither did I, unfortunately.
Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Oh, gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mavan and her little one to safety.
So we'll take our experience in our 1,303 gil. Matsia, come on, hang in there, man. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair. Yeah, Vitra doing his thing, accompanied by Stenian. Do what you gotta do, mon frere.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
At least for now. As he gets a call.
It's me. How fare you below?
It's still scary.
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Yeah, something bad has happened.
Chaos and panic sweep Ras Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations.
And not everyone made it.
Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father.
Sorry, Vitra. You have to reveal yourself after all.
My friends fight alongside your radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palaka's stand as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it.
Yeah, you'll need to elaborate to Vitra there and explain what's going on.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion?
Yeah, more than ever.
Razat Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
Yeah, you got no choice now.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man.
But you're saving their lives.
These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
You saw yourself short there, Vitra.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned.
Yeah, this is his coming-of-age moment right here.
I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Razat Han hangs in the balance.
Especially as new threats emerge.
We have company.
And so they have to do what they're going to do again.
I am ready.
Then get it done.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Do what you gotta do, mon frere. Go get him. Meanwhile, back here, over in this part of the world, Matsia is now in a bit of distress himself, and it couldn't come at a worse time. Let's go ahead and speak with Matsia to take on the next level 85 main story quest entitled When All Hope Seems Lost. Matsia cannot help but fear the worst.
If Python fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever are we to do? Gods have mercy!
Yeah, you have to stay calm, Matsia, or you cannot let fear consume you, or do you want to turn into a beast like the others? Yeah, you cannot suffer the same fate. Why are we looking at him like that?
Me? A beast? What are you talking about?
As in one of those abominations?
Gods! So this is what causes it. Then I have no choice. I must keep my fear in check.
Meanwhile,
I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends?
not all of them. And it's not looking good. We gotta tell you about what happened. And so, later on...
I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence.
Yeah, who will defend it?
Alice and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Meanwhile, would you and Matsia speak with Elder Yurvet? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you are able. Alright then, we can do that. We will save Mavon and her child. We can do that much for Karasoth. And so, let's do exactly that. Away we go. Yeah, Yurvet, we need to talk to you, sir. I'm heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Karasoth, but he... Yeah, say no more, I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Karasoth may be gone, but there's still hope for Mavon and her child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if, in your search, you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. Yeah, let's get at it. Let's get a move on, although... Yeah, I think where we're currently on this situation, we need to change my mount. Yeah, I need to change my mount for the purposes of what we're doing here. As much as I love the Chocobo, as much as I love the Regalia, we gotta switch to Cloud's motorcycle here. Hey, Alice. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsia? If we follow Kisaroda south, we'll arrive at Pasura, a temple. It is a sacred temple where people go to commune with their divinities. It's possible that Mavon sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers as well. Then it's settled, Matsia. Stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We will make for Prusa as quickly as we are able. With me. And so away we go. Yeah, also, why are they running that way? The danger is over here. Yeah, the danger's over here. We gotta deal with it. Also, there's a community located at their current... right up there. Let's go ahead and get it. Climb up the rock. There we go. Yeah, the first set of Aether currents that are available were very spread out and there weren't many of them. Now, all of a sudden, they're all clustered in this particular area. We already have 6 of them now. Any more close by? Oh, the next one's all the way down there. But for now, we'll focus on the primary task. Where are those people from Palaka's Stain? Well, here's one within a purple circle. Yeah, this music is very appropriate for what we're doing right now. Get in there and start fighting and getting rid of these things. I mean, my stats are so high, I'm just getting these things down as quick as I can. Oh, looks like I'm helping out my sister again. Of course I'll do it. It'll be my honor. Now let's help out this woman. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Mavon, she is a friend of mine too, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere trying to avoid the beasts. And with a child. Gods! Worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village inn on my own.
Yeah, you better get moving. Alright, let's go. Dodging the crocodiles. And all the errant birds out here that would love nothing better than to tear us a new one. We reunite with Matsia.
Rika, wait! Perusa lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened! The beasts have come and many have already been killed! Afinod and Alice have gone to do what they can, but there are so many! More than I could count! You must be ready!
And there are 3 different locations in this place that we need to get the job done. So let's round the corner and do what needs to be done. Yeah, here are our purple circles. Let's get into battle. Help out as much as we can. Drop the bomb on them. Leave nothing to a chance. Get them all down. Oh, look out. Yeah, when brothers and sisters work together, there's nothing we can't do. Our camaraderie knows no bounds. Moving on. Alright, dropping down. Yeah, take a bit of fall damage, but not all that much. Holy cow, I'm actually outpacing her. Primarily because we know what's at stake here. A lot is at stake. Yeah, load it up. As my sister unleashes her Stardiver. Yeah, get that cleared out and go on and get a head start. Right, go. Yeah, she is charging hard to get to purple circle number 3. Yeah, let's give him what for. Alright, that one's down. Now to help out my sister. Yeah, we're working it together really well, my sister and I. Down it goes. And then back over to Alpha Node. Yeah, motorcycle away through the bushes. And get back to Alpha Node and Matsia. Actually, this isn't Matsia, it's someone else altogether, along with a few other people.
There you are. How fare the others?
Well, we gotta tell you all about it.
I see. You've seen to all the beasts in sight? In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
Good idea. So later on, as Matsia explains everything that's happened, so here are all the people we came across. Except for the people we really need.
The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan?
A whole bunch of no's. Uh-oh.
Where could she be?
Hopefully she's not dead. As we arrive with Alice on the scene.
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
Yeah, you're pretty much stuck on an island. You can't exactly run across land or anything.
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
Uh-oh. Are we about to lose her? This is not what we need to see right now.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
You got that right. Yeah, how do we cheer them all
My
up?
friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Yeah, now it's Matsia's coming of age moments.
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested. Always and ever.
You're not helping.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Yeah, we gotta get them through this.
Forged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Yeah, give her the comfort she needs. Well, it's a start.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends.
You're welcome.
You were searching for Mevin, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
Yeah, watch your backs out there, guys. Meanwhile, Matsia's still sticking around.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
And it worked.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
Agreed. Oh, flashbacks. It's a crop
In
picking a flower.
darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Gotta keep that in mind.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn.
Oh, meanwhile.
Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Better go after it. Target sighted. But first, we'll take our experience in 1,261 gil. So let's go ahead and speak with Alisaie now to take on the next level 85 main story quest entitled Warm Hearts, Rekindled Hopes. Alisaie is gazing out intently between the trees.
Over there, my view is blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I summoned someone being chased by a beast. Rika, go with Matsia and search along the river. Alphanode and I will circle around from the south.
And away we go. Let's go chasing. Yeah, sorry, Birdie. As much as I would love to clip your wings, you are not worth my time. Okay, we are getting closer to an Aether Current. But it's further away, though. And it's going southwest, but we are going directly west to over here where Matsia is. Before I speak with you, Matsia, we have another place to look out. Alright, got it. Now back over here. Let's check out the destination and see what Matsia is looking at. So we check the area and see what we're trying to find. Did the two of them go over here somewhere? Well, there's someone getting very close to the edge of the water.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Maven!
Don't, please!
Oh, you better go to the side or something. You don't want to fall in the water. Yeah, I don't think throwing a rock at it's going to help that much. It's just going to piss it off more. But, incoming! Alphanode to the rescue! And he's not alone. Oh! Damn! Yeah, that was more cartoon gold than anything. But hey, it provided an ample distraction. But, oh no! She's got her by the head. And thrown in the water. Ow!
No! God have mercy!
Yeah, we gotta get in there now. Yeah, that was nothing short of violent. Oh, Mavon, speak to me, girl. Yeah, you need CPR stat. Mavon's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death no doubt came swiftly. Oh no. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Oh god. That was awful to watch. This is even worse. This is a little baby that's drowning. I mean, as if one death wasn't bad enough. You take the babe into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell. But she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. I agree. Let's go. Yeah, we gotta carry this little baby with us. But yeah, that was gruesome to watch. It's all gruesome right now. Yeah, if there's a way to kill someone, they'll find a way to do it. This puts 1,000 ways to die to shame. Alphanode.
Did you find Mavon and the child?
Yeah, but only one may be coming back with us alive. And Matsia's in a bad way.
You have the child? Let me see her. No!
Thank God we went into a cutscene before we got attacked. Oh, jeez, really? Yeah, as if the salt in the wound wasn't bad enough. Yeah, we got to prevent this thing from drowning.
She's so cold, Alphino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker.
Yeah, it has a ton of water in its lungs.
My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Oh, we're not done fighting? Of course not.
Not now.
Yeah, this is a bad time for this.
Take the child.
It's up to you, big guy. At least someone for this family's gotta survive. And it's an all-on rampage.
God damn it. It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long.
Yeah, we better get out of here.
We make our stand here. Matsia, can you take her back to the village? But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
Well, you talked pretty bravely
will
before.
Follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
You gotta do this, man.
Right. I can do it.
Yeah, there's that look of determination we need to see.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
As fast as your big legs can carry you. Stand your ground there, twins, and so will I. Meanwhile, go, Matsia, go!
Steady. You know the way.
Let's hope nothing cuts you off. Oh no, oh no, no, no. A little baby?
Not you too.
Oh, are you serious? Yeah, rock-a-bye baby on the treetops.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
Oh no, 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 no!
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid!
This is not good!
Do not avert your eyes! See your life for what it is! See how the hardships make you strong! Every doubt reforged!
And look what just happens to be crossing its path. He's got nowhere to run.
Every agony.
I'm sorry, man. Oh! The save! Mon frere, that could not have been timed better! Vitra, you too!
The divinity?
You got spared, but you need to focus.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Come on, man. Come on, man! Yeah, turn that off.
You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Yeah, place it near my eye or whatever.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Yeah, at least there's one big scary beast that can calm it down.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
Oh, jeez, that was so
our
crazy.
friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Yeah, we are. We'll be fine, trust me. Take care of them first, though. Then come give us a hand. Alright.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
And thankfully, he's still in one piece. Yeah, he had help from on high. Courtesy of mon frère.
What, like divine aid?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Yeah, hey there, mon frère.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matsia's aid.
And not a moment too soon.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first.
Honor the parents' memory?
Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
Yeah, we gotta fish the corpse out of the water. Yeah, Alice, of course, is able to breathe underwater like the Warrior of Light can. Yeah, they're the two of them are. We're not burying them though, apparently. We've done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers of Palakistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mavan and Kassaroth died as they lived, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even that smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Yeah. But for now, we'll have to take our experience in 1,178 gil. And now we turn things over to Estinian next. Let's go ahead and speak with Estinian to take on the next level 85 main story quest entitled Simple Pleasures. Estinian stands in silence, a grim expression on his face. You all ready then? In that case, let's head to Palakistan. No doubt Vritra is awaiting us. And so away they go. But allow me to offer proper respects as well. I owe these two that much at least. Let's head back to Palakistan. Oh, hey there, Frank. Good to see ya. Well, I would say good to see someone, but we're not in a good situation right now. Vritra? And so, rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsia returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fates, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnir must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Kassaroth and Mavan's babe is a child of Thavnir as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. We did what we could. Oh, most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say were it not for you, brave Matsia and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with a satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in parts, but not in whole. Yeah, I got something to tell you. At Estenian's request. I am Vitra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with A1 as my loyal servant. Surprise!
Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along?
Oh, look who it is, it's Nidhana!
Nidhana, what are you doing here?
That's a good question. Got a good answer? Yeah, we gotta talk about this.
I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need. And so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services.
Yeah, but I don't think that your warding talismans are gonna help here.
The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mavon's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you are the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary?
Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum?
A rumor has circulated for many years about the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of A1's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your skills, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors not only of Razat Han, but the star.
Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more, my colleagues and I will commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal for the mission of aiding the people in this their darkest hour.
'Twould seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Razat Han fares. What will you do, scions? What shall we do?
I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? None too burdensome, I promise. This way!
Where shall we go? Is there some place in particular or someone you want us to meet? Alright there, Nidhana. Let's talk. I said Nidhana, not Alphnode.
These two simmer just a bit longer, I'd say.
I guess we're having dinner first.
In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky? These terrible beasts? What in the name of the Stistis is happening here in Thavnair?
Yeah, you've had to recover from your time stuck in a wall. So, let's tell you about what happened while you were out like a light.
Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties then? Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely settlement in Hana. By all means, allow us to assist.
And so, let's do that. Some cups for Alphanode, some cups for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and share the love. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you finish, look for me at the wakeful Tirana. Oh, right there, mon frere. Let's see who needs a drink. Yeah, who out there is in need right now? Yeah, you would have thought a place like this would be pretty obvious, but nope. Anyone standing above? Also, I need to wait for Frank. There we go. Yeah, who around here needs some chai? Oh, there's a quest icon. Yeah, I was about to say cult icon, but that's because that guy's C's abbreviation is cult. Hello there. Wait, I know you. You were the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Razat Horn hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone and I don't know where to turn. Well, I can at least give you something to drink first. A cup of chai. Well, if you insist. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time, for that is any all of us can do. Yes. Back to work, once I finish this cup. Thank you. Alright, who else can we find that needs a cup? Anyone in this house need one? Well, we do have what appears to be the gemstone. Nope, it's the chocobo keep. No, gemstone trader not here, but I guess the chocobo people have set up shop. Meanwhile, we still gotta look around for anyone who's in need of refreshments. I was expecting we'd find someone up top, and we have the Shrida.
I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him and it was all I could do to run. All the while I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name.
Well, at least let me calm you down with this, so that you don't turn too.
This is for me? We used to drink chai together often, shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory and for we who must remember.
Yes, you must. Anyone over here need a cup? Yeah, right over here. Nabshira, or Nabshera, however that's pronounced. Hello there.
Look at them all lacing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger?
That's why we have guards.
Well, I for one intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days?
Well, you can ponder it over this.
A cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there's any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it.
Well, at least we got through to you in that way, and new side quests are starting to pop up. Need Hana?
Thank you for delivering the Chirika. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits?
To some extent.
That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we will find the strength to move forward.
Indeed it is. So we'll take our experience, 886 skill, plus 2 portions of Sai Tu Vunu, which is a crafting beverage, as well as a main story Aether Currents. And I only have 3 slots remaining in my inventory, which means I need to do a little bit of cleaning. But for now, we have cleared the main story up to this point. I believe that with Matsia, we will see, another significant main story quest. But we're approaching 3 hours, so we're going to go ahead and call things here for the time being. I do want to take an opportunity to take on the various side quests that have popped up here in Palakistan, because I imagine there will not be much of an opportunity to do so after we've left. So when I join you guys back here this afternoon, we will take on the various side quests that are available in and around Palakistan, which will include quests that will give us 2 new Aether Currents. And as it stands right now, I have those conveniently are the 2 remaining Aether Currents that I need as far as questing is concerned. And then I can just go ahead and look for the remaining ones with the Aether Currents. So in this instance, I think I will take it upon myself to do the 2 blue side quests first upon my return after the break. And then we will check the remaining Aether Currents in the field off the list, and we'll get things done a little more quickly, and then we'll go back to the main story again. So I will see you guys back here in about a couple of hours time or so, and we'll continue on with the questing here at Palakistan. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.